What's good, Brent here, and I'm doing another review today. And on Wednesday, I saw How to Train Your Dragon 2, and I thought I'd give you guys a little review on the film. Now, I would have reviewed it quicker and earlier, but wait, was it on Wednesday? Yeah, it was on Wednesday. I would have reviewed it earlier, but since it was Batman Day on that day, I had to upload. Since it was Batman Day, I had to upload that Batman Blogs Batman Day special. So yeah, I didn't get around to reviewing it. But now I'm going to review it, and be warned, it will also contain spoilers, so if you don't want spoilers and you haven't seen the film yet, just click away right now. So, well, yeah, here goes. This is the sequel to the first How to Train Your Dragon from DreamWorks, and takes 5 years into the future. Well, not like technological future, like, you get what I mean. And apparently, apparently the entire island is now, has their own pet dragons, and, like, the main characters, like, all the characters, except for, like, Hiccup are there right now, like, racing with dragons involving these sheep and stuff. It's some kind of racing game they play. Hey, but, yeah. And, so, yeah, apparently also in a nutshell we learned, apparently, no, what was their names? Like, Fishlegs and, what was his name? Snotlouch. Apparently both have are crushed on, like, what? I always get those two mixed up. Is it Rough Nut or Tough Nut? I think it's Rough Nut. They both have a crush on her, and like competing for her, and I'm not sure how that happened. But yeah, like they never really explain that. They never explain how that happened in the last movie or even in the TV show that came out on Teletoon. Anyway, so Astrid does win and stuff, and we didn't see Hiccup flying with Toothless, and yeah, so far pretty good. Apparently, and we see Hiccup has like a new like ability to he made these like kind of wings that he can pop out that will be attached right here to him, and has also the dragon fin on the back of him also, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, he used that to like fly on his own sometimes. It's like a new idea that they made up. And after like that, they sort of like crash land, like Toothless saves them, like crash land on an island. They find a new island what they landed on, which apparently they're looking for an island that houses Night Furies, which they've come across no luck. And so yeah. And when Astrid does find them, and they talk, and he tells like Astrid that Hiccup tells Astrid that he's actually his father wants him to become the chief of the town. I mean, what was the town? Burke, that was what it was, but of course we probably all saw that coming. But yeah. Anyways, they didn't see some like gas coming out from the sky, so they go investigate. They find like a giant like ice kind of crystal like popping out of the water, and like a giant it's like a headquarters is like destroyed from it, and they find this guy. I forgot what his name was. Apparently they captured Astrid's dragon, and no, not Hookfang. It was Stormfly, that's what her name was. And yeah, so they capture her, and they're talking to him, and the guy tells to pick up that he's gonna bring some dragons to a guy named Drago Bloodfist, and he's trying to build a dragon army. They do save God, why do I keep forgetting her name? That dragon's name. Crap, I just said it. Hookfang. No, not Hookfang. Stormfly, that's what it is. They do rescue her, and when they come back, apparently, the chief is actually in retirement, so he's working with, jeez, their names are hard to remember. The guy with the beard and the replaceable hand, stuff like that. Gobbert, that's what it was. He's working with him, making some dragon style and other stuff. Hiccup comes back, and he tells them that about something really important, that there's some dragon army being forged, and when he says Drago Bloodfist, immediately the town's in total chaos, and right now they're locked underneath the ground. They're all are with the dragon, of course. Apparently there's something bad involving the chief and Drago. Both him and Toothless, Hiccup and Astrid fly away and go. Just let themselves get captured on. Oh yeah, I forgot to also mention. This is a weapon that Hiccup has now, where it's a cool weapon. It's almost like a sword, where one tip he can shoot out fire, one tip he also can shoot out the gas that two-headed dragon can blast out. So yeah, which is pretty cool. Anyway, so they let themselves get captured, so they can just be taken to Drago and stuff. But it's too late because the others come in to rescue them. Snotlout and on riding Hook Fang is catches Hiccup, and they like basically defeat them, the bad guys, sort of, and the girl Rough Nut then getting now the crush on the guy that's running the ship. So yeah. Anyway, so then the chief comes in and explains who Drago Bloodfist is, and says that he came in one day a couple years back before they were friends with dragons, and basically he tells him he has the resources he can tell to make help defeat Dragon, and he's like in a dark cloak also. They all laugh at him, but then he says, wait until you see how you won't do good on your own, something like that, and then in the process just leaves and a dragon attacks, and of course that's too ironic for a dragon to attack immediately when he leaves, so they obviously work for him, plus we can see armor on this dragon, and apparently the chief was the only one who got out alive, so yeah. Anyway, so like Hiccup then leaves with Toothless and goes searching off for some kind of other kind of some other kinds for finding like the back Drago, and oh yeah, also Gobber and the Chief also have both their own dragons. And if you've seen the TV show, you know the Chief already has a dragon about that, but he has a different dragon in this show. His name is Skull Crusher, and there's another, I forgot what Gobber's dragon is called. Anyway, as Hiccup is flying over the sky with Toothless, a person in like a blue armor is like flying on another dragon, takes him, and Toothless basically starts to drown, and so basically afterwards Hiccup is taken there, and they do save his dragon though. They did bring him out, and apparently it reveals that the person in the armor is actually a girl, and actually his mother. She soon shows him an area full of different dragons like that she's been protecting, because they thought she was eaten by a dragon. So this is actually what actually happened. She always thought the dragons would be peaceful people, not like creatures of like death and destruction, stuff like that. So she tries making people to stop hurting them, and one day when a dragon attacks, it's the same dragon that she was riding, attacks their home, and like it was my Hiccup, and it wasn't even attacking, it was like just being peaceful with Hiccup, and like just like laughing, having fun with him and stuff. So she did pull out a sword, but like was right that dragons are not killers and are peaceful. Of course, the Chief comes in and like ruins everything, and of course she sees her get captured and stuff like that. But so yeah, that's what made everyone assume that she got eaten by a dragon. So yeah. Anyway, so she then apparently learns much more about dragons than ever before. Afterwards, the Chief and Gobber find the helmet of Hiccup, because he also wears a helmet, which is pretty cool. That was on Toothless when he drowned, and the Chief has his dragon sniffing him out and stuff. And yeah, so afterwards, the kids come and like the Aster and the others capture the guy leading that troop, and they tell him to lead in the Drago, so they do. And Hiccup's just having fun with his mother and stuff, and teaches him about some other stuff about Toothless, like how he can he has like spines on his back, not like spiky spine, but they can they're like in a triangle shape. Wait, must be brighter. There we go. They're like in this kind of way, like triangles. So stuff like that. So that's what they are. And yeah, so that's what they're doing, and so pretty much that allows him to do some sharp turns and stuff. So that's gonna be helpful indeed. And afterwards, when they do get back to the base at some points, we do cut to Aster and the others, and they get captured as one of their dragons, and apparently we see Drago, and when like Hook Fang and he tries breathing fire on him, he literally does not get hurt. The cloak he's wearing like protecting him from the fire. So yeah, and also he's covered in scars a lot. I forgot to mention that when he was like from when Chief was talking about when the first time he met Drago. So yeah, so he then and they're about to kill the guy who brought them the dragons, because the people start telling him that they should worry about Hiccup and stuff, and there's more dragon riders and stuff. But yeah, afterwards then. Why do I keep forgetting Aster's dragon's name? That's her. Jeez. And, Stormfly, yeah, saves him, and Hiccup told him before that you need to put your trust in Dragon, and he didn't want to, but now, when he did, and you can tell he's starting to change of thought. So afterwards, at one point, when the Chief and Gobbler do save Hiccup and get him out of that base, they think they're saving him, but then the Chief finds Hiccup's mother, or like, why do I keep calling Chip? I need to call his name, but I forget. Stoic. I need to start saying Stoic. So Stoic finds his wife, and yeah, she's telling him to yell at him, but he really just hugs her and kisses her and is glad she's okay and stuff. Afterwards, so that guy, I forget what his name is, and the others, he helps them free their dragons and thanks Stormfly for saving him. Afterwards, so they're having fun times with the Stoic and the Mother again, of course. But of course, the bad incident must happen when Drago finally finds them and attacks their base, and then but of course the Asteroid, Snoutlouch, Rough Nut, Tough Nut, and Fishleg all got the dragon again, so they help and broke out and are attacking in an epic clash with dragons and stuff. And of course, the mother of all the dragons that were protecting all those other dragons that the mother was protecting comes out. Okay, basically, it's a humongous dragon with horns that helps attack Drago and his dragon's army. So yes, but it doesn't go well after Drago brings out his ginormous dragon. It's the same one that they have, but it's deadlier, and it kills that dragon. And he basically shows Hiccup that he has on this arm here. He wears an armored arm, but when he takes it off, he has like no arm there at all. So yeah. Afterwards, he uses this dragon, the bigger dragon he has to put, because this dragon can put dragons under his control, and so yeah, and he also learned that Stoic is actually not dead, he's alive, but when he puts Toothless under his control, Hiccup's about to get blasted by a plasma blast by Toothless, and then the Stoic is running over to him and just jumps in front of him and pushes Hiccup out of the way and gets blasted. And when we see he's covered in some of that ice, and some of the ice that was behind them, and they get him out of it. And well, spoiler here, he's dead. Yeah, probably no one saw that coming. You're killing off one of the main characters, so that's pretty deep to do. If you're, so yes. And so yeah, of course, Toothless then gets out of his mind control, and everyone goes over to him, and Toothless is putting his head around his arm, but then Toothless, Hiccup's pushing Toothless and going no, don't touch him, and him are saying it's not his fault, but yeah, Toothless runs away, and but that gets under his dragon, this stupid thing, and then gets under his control, and yeah, they all go. Afterwards, then they do one of the things that Vikings would do, where they would put his body on a ship and cover him in a blanket, put his Viking helmet on top, and then when they set it out to sea, and all taking a bow and arrow and a flaming arrow and just shoot it and hit the boat and let it burn. So yeah, I don't get why they do that. But of course, Hiccup is now the chief actually, and of course, so yeah. Afterwards, when they do have actually some dragons left to go get back there. There are some baby dragons, because the babies don't get mind control for some reason, because they're too young to listen to anyone. So yeah. They go to find Drago, and he's already starting to attack Bird and destroying it. But of course, they all come back, and Hiccup goes to Drago and starts talking to Hiccup and saying you would not. Toothless saying you would not hurt him. He knows you would not hurt him. And yeah, so Toothless is not under his control again, and so yeah. Afterwards, then they start him and Toothless start attacking the dragon, but of course it's not going that well. But of course, at some point, there is a big fight with them and stuff. They're almost winning in some sort of ways, and yeah. Afterwards, then, and Toothless and him actually get frozen. They got blasted with one of the ice beams and get frozen, and they're in a block of ice, and everyone thinks they're dead. And of course, you can't really kill off the two main characters. That'd be too insane. So of course, it explodes with blue energy and ice. So now we see the Toothless, he's glowing with blue energy, not his entire body, but certain parts of his body is glowing blue energy. The part of his head is glowing blue. Those spines on his back are glowing blue. Part of his sides are glowing blue. And apparently it's more powerful than we are expected. So yes, and he's now challenging the Alpha, is what they call him, the bigger dragon, and all the other dragons are now not under control and start blasting him. And that dragon's horn falls off, and him and Drago fall into the ocean and never seen again, in general. But yes, afterwards, everyone then thanks him, and like if you've seen the TV show, I think she was in the movie, but there's this like little old woman that's she like apparently she was in the TV show, so you know what I'm talking about. And she takes some ashes and like puts a crest over his head, like where it at first it looks like this. She does this. Yeah, okay, she does this. She puts a cross on his head of ash, made of ashes, because where it looks like this. There's a smile here, then she puts that there, and then puts a line down there. So that's what it looks like, and then Gobber announces their new chief and stuff, and everyone gets their dragons back, and Hiccup's helping to, and they all know that Stoic is dead. So yeah, and they build. Hiccup starts helping the town rebuild again, and they build a statue of Stoic and for his honor, and they start racing again, of course, and now like because Fish Legs and Snotlout did save Roughnut, and now she actually has a crush on both of them, so it's getting messed up and weird. So she then helps them win the competition, but then of course Toothless comes in and snags the black sheep that they need to win, that they always need to win with, and puts it in his slot, and he won the process, so and stuff like that. And also the bad guy that was working for Drago, he actually now owns the Stoic's dragon Skull Crusher, because Hiccup gave him that dragon because he needs a master and stuff like that. But yeah, and then Hiccup tells us that if anyone attacks Berg, that we are ready because we have dragons, stuff like that, and the film ends basically. And is anyone in the credits rolled that I learned that Jonah Hill actually played Snotlout, and I never even knew that. So you learn something new every day. So yeah. And yeah, that's literally the end of the film. It's a really short film, not as long as the last one. Like an interview I saw with someone interviewing the guys who played Hiccup and like Astrid. They said it's a sequel. They have to go bigger than ever. Like I think they said top the last one, but yeah, it doesn't really take that long to get to the climax of this film, or like it's not a short film and it's not a long film in general. I've seen like short films before. Like there was this animation film called Igor that was short, and this one was this. But hey, at least it was like at least shorter than Transformers 4. That thing is like an extra hour long. This is just like it's not. I don't think this film's even like. I feel like this film's like at least half an hour long. Like I don't even like so yeah, but still, it's good. I find it quite enjoyable. Killing off like Stoic was like pretty messed up, and yeah, it's a good film in general. I like all the new designs. I like what Toothless can do now. How he's more powerful than ever, of course, and yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned, more reviews coming your way. I will be doing another movie review soon. Actually, I will be doing the review of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Michael Bay version, soon. And the reason I'm not reviewing Guardians of the Galaxy instead first, I'll be actually reviewing that on my second channel. So yeah, stay tuned for that review on my second channel, but stay tuned for when I review the Ninja Turtle film, which comes out soon on this channel. So thank you guys for watching. Like, favorite, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and I'll see you guys later.